Hey, welcome to match number 4. I've been very happily trouncing all these random creature decks, but I would like to play against something where Karn shines. I would not like to play against Storm, but I guess we can't always get what we want. Now, can we? At least this is a pretty fast hand. So even if he is Storm, if he doesn't have the turn 3 kill, I might actually get there. I would much rather draw another land than anything else on my next draw step. Well, I get to attack for 5 at least. But if I draw another land, I get to attack for a shitload. Ooh. Ooh. Well, here's where I'm going to get Anger of the Godstead out of the game. Young Pyromancer pass. Oh my god, you're so dead. You are so incredibly dead. Yeah, that is exactly the correct response to Young Pyromancer pass and then seeing this on the other side of the table. That's great. Alright, I want some Thoughtseizes. I think I want a couple Spell Pierces. I don't think I want the grid. Sign of Urza is great. Go down a couple Memnites. A Signal Pest. And some Ravagers. Or not Ravagers, but Bolt Scourges. Just trim the low end against some kind of bluish control deck. Actually, he's running Young Pyromancer. I should have some grids. I don't need Vault Scourge. Life gain is not going to be a thing I care about this game, most likely, so... Yeah, more and more I'm finding I like cutting Scourges just because if you don't need lifelink, they're not, you know, incredible. If you're playing against a deck that's like, yes, you're never going to attack me ever, okay, well, I guess I don't need to care about, you know, my life total. And that means not caring about Vault Scourge. Because, like, yeah, it's a 1-mana 1/1, but we have 0-mana 1/1s. Those are so much better, and I'm already getting those. I do like my Welding Jar. And then I'll be able to go Steel Overseer, hold up Spell Pierce. On turn 2. Ooh, grid. What is this deck doing? Like, I feel it can't possibly be Storm, because Storm never would play Young Pyromancer. But I don't know any decks that play Young Pyromancer in blue-red. Fine. As much as I'd like to keep the Steel Overseer alive, I think it's better to hold the Spell Pierce for something more important than just a Lightning Bolt. Sure. Especially since he likely has, you know, enough redundant copies of that effect that it doesn't matter. Let's see if he's got the Ceremonious Rejection. No. Alright. Looks good. Looks good. Now I got some Spell Pierces. Flooded Strand. Alright. Wouldn't mind a Thoughtseize just to see what he's doing. Yeah, I did that wrong. I just thought about it for a bit, and I'm like, I don't want to lose to Breached Emrakul. I just don't. So now I'm holding up Spell Pierce. Just because I don't want to lose to Breached Emrakul. It's the way of the world. This... I just totally missed the Gear per Aether Grid, the free Gear per Aether Grid activation last turn, didn't I? My mind is melting. Alright. He's clearly thinking long and hard about this Cryptic command. The question is, do I just fire off a Spell Pierce at a Cryptic on the Ravager? Disrupting Shoal is not worth countering. That's not worth activating. That's fine. You can chart courses all day. I still no. I really need to stop missing these free points of damage off this Gear per Aether Grid. It's just embarrassing. You got it, boss. You got it. Sure. Oh yeah, that blue card advantage. What are you even doing? Alright. Time to not screw this up something awful. I'm gonna actually get my free damage in. See, this is what I'm not crazy about Spell Pierce for. Like, sure, it's good, but I'm have to do all these awkward plays of holding up mana and stuff like that. That's just kind of eh. Okay, you have my permission to Lightning Bolt an Inkmoth Nexus. I didn't care about it anyways. No, really, I didn't. Incoming Disrupting Shoal on the Ornithopter. Ornithopter too good. Must be countered. Sure. Have all the lightning bolts you want. And I'm gonna play this entire league without ever actually casting Karn. Because I had to side it out in a bunch of games, and the match it was good in, I just didn't draw it. Karn would be pretty sweet here, although he'd probably just, well, no, he wouldn't. I mean, ain't nothing I can do about that, so... Goodbye, Mox Opal and Ornithopter, well I knew ye. Still got Metalcraft though, so... Eh. I slipped another damage, didn't I? Yeah, I kind of wanted that artifact. So let's not have an abrade. Oh, well, there we go. All right, despite me missing roughly all of the Gerper Ithergrid activations, my opponent did absolutely nothing. I want to call this like blue-red Delver, because I'm assuming it's a Delver deck that just didn't draw any threats that do anything, but who knows?